Welcome back to Cubbyhole Conversations. It is Sunday, November 21st. I had to look at the calendar because I cannot remember dates right now for some reason. But Isaac has like 10 minutes left on his screen time. So my timer on my phone, which I'm using to film, is going to go off in 10 minutes. So hopefully I can get this done. This weekend we went and kind of toured around Washington. I'm going to post that video probably Monday, Tuesday. I'm not really sure, but stay tuned for that. That'll be under Spore Family Adventures. And we went around I-90, up 97 and back on 2. So had a lot of fun, enjoyed our time, and I hope you guys take a chance to check out the other parts of this channel and enjoy it. I'm not really sure what I'm talking about today. There's a couple different things on my mind. One of them is that my sister-in-law and I have been talking a lot. Shout out to Leah. Hey, Leah. And we've been talking a lot about different things, and just one of the things that came up recently in an email she sent me was talking about what in the last 10 years did you really enjoy, and how can you bring some of that back into your current day and age, your current situation. And my email back to her was less than impressive. I was not super happy that day. It was a rough day for me. And I was like, I don't even know how I could do that, because so much has changed just with COVID mandates and regulations and all of that. And then also just financially, we're not in the same situation we were in 10 years ago. And my foot, and just challenges, relational challenges, and owning animals, and just lots of different things. And I just like, I don't even know how that could be possible. And I, got to thinking, like, do I really need to stay in that place, in that mental space of I can't bring it back? Well, the truth of the matter is it'll never be like it was. I just don't believe that we'll ever be in that same state of mind and position and everything else again. But what can I grab from that past that I really liked? And what little piece of that could I have today? Like, I don't know if you're a cake or a frosting person, or maybe you like pie better, but we're going to go with cake and frosting. So maybe I can't have the cake and the frosting, but maybe I can have the cake, or maybe I could have the frosting, or maybe I could have the candle dipped in the frosting, like that came out of there, and just taste the frosting. So I was trying to figure out, like, what could I do? And so I had this little bank account, it was a tiny savings account. I just opened it one year with some money I'd gotten, and I was like, okay. So I decided, hey, I'm going to pull that money out. I'm going to close that account. It's super difficult to get to that bank anyway. The money's just sitting there. It's not getting used. It's not helping us in any way. It's not benefiting us in any way. It's just sitting there. And no, I don't believe you should always pull your money out of savings. This was literally like not our family money. It's just my money that I had. And so I pulled that out, and I was like, okay, we're going to go have fun. And I planned to drive to Ellensburg, go to this restaurant, and drive back. That was literally it, because I didn't want to take up Jason's whole day off. I know he's got things he wants to do too, like, work on his bike and read and that sort of thing. And so I thought, we're just gonna do this run. Well, we got down there and had a great meal, and then headed off, continued going because everybody was kind of up for it. So we had a really good day, and I still have money left. So that's good. I can plan another day. It's painful when a meal costs $50. It's painful when a tank of gas is costing me like, I don't know. I haven't filled up from zero, but it's like $80 or something like that, right? And to do that drive is like a full tank of gas, or darn close to it. So, it's an expensive day, and it's just a day. And I'm grateful that I had that money tucked away, that I was able to take that money and go do that. But we can't do that every weekend. That's unrealistic. We can't do it every weekend. And I'm going to look at what can we do and how can we do it. And obviously we could do it cheaper. We could pack lunches. We usually pack lunches. We packed snacks. We literally ate one meal from the time we left the house at 9:15 to the time we got home at 4 something. We had one meal. We just had that breakfast. I mean, it was a huge breakfast. So we just had that one meal, and then we had like a couple of snacks that I had packed. So we do try to be sensible. And obviously, like, some day trips that we just pack everything and we don't eat out, which is very, I know this is like rich people problem, right? Like, we're not rich people, but you know what I mean? Rich people problem in that, people are starving, and here I am complaining that we don't get to eat out. It is extremely challenging for us in that that was one of our best and favorite hobbies was checking out restaurants we hadn't been to and exploring foods from other countries and exploring small town restaurants and all that kind of stuff. And due to my food allergies and just expensive it now is insane. So we just haven't been doing it. So I know, I know there's a poverty, and I'm not even close to that. So I'm grateful. At the same time, that doesn't diminish that I'm grieving what we've lost, right? So on the side of poverty, I recently, literally like this morning or yesterday, I can't remember which. It was either last night or this morning. I think it was last night I started talking to her. Maybe it was this morning. Met a woman on Facebook who works with city. Oh, I can't think of the word. 10 cities around the city, Seattle area. And I just told her, I said, hey, I've got this YouTube channel, and one of my side things is one of my playlists is Charity Spotlight, and I'd love to find out more about what you're doing. And I said, I haven't done any interviews, so it's totally out of my wheelhouse. I'm out of my comfort zone. She said, well, it's totally out of my comfort zone too. And she started out just doing it by herself, and then she started a nonprofit. So she just started a nonprofit, and like her Facebook page has very little information on it because she's just doing it. She's just stepping out. And I just say kudos, like shout out to all of the brave people going out of their comfort zone and doing things that they are not comfortable doing. This channel, as I've said multiple times, is purely because God has told me to do it. I don't know where it's going, what direction it's going to take. Even just on our drive, I was discussing like trying to video all the time or take pictures, and like what is my gig? What am I doing? Why am I here? And how am I supposed to play this out? So hopefully you'll see more charity spotlight things. I want to do one for Project Serve. I want to do one for Shower to the People, and I want to do one for this lady whose thing is called Heaven's Eyes. And I feel like it's important that we all get involved in whatever avenue you see fit to get involved, and whatever direction God leads you to get involved. I was going to talk about reading also. Totally different jump, but I'm really starting to feel more called to helping people get access to books and to read in our community. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, so stay tuned. Maybe there's something going to happen there. I was supposed to have a tutoring session, not paid, just volunteering to help this kid out on last Wednesday, but they had a death in the family, so they canceled at the last minute. I'm hoping that they'll try again. I've got some ideas I want to throw out there and give a shot. See if it goes well. And I have a passion for reading, and I have a passion for kids learning to read, and a passion for adults learning to read. So I think that it may be a direction God's kind of pushing me gently, because not too fast. I got too much going on just in my family. So we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll find out. I think that was a lot of rambling as per usual for Cubbyhole Conversations, but that's why you're here, I guess. If you're watching this, you're You're here to hear me chat about things in my life. So thanks for joining me. I am out of time, and I will see you next week on Cubbyhole Conversations. Be sure to switch on over to the Spore Family Adventures playlist and check out our videos on there. And in the next, I'm going to say 48 hours, I should have the Spore Family Adventures this last weekend that we just finished up on there. So take care. We'll see you next time. God bless.